Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I put a message to Rissa with the front page and said, holy shit, she just gave me this. And then one other person who's a mod of mine.
So she sent out the front page.
Never give it out.
So she's sending information. You see what you did there, Bougie? A whole trifecta, a whole fucking domino effect.
I'm not worried about clearing my name because I don't give a shit what any of
you see that, right?
In the first place.
Mallory, you've been saying that for weeks that you don't care, except you keep coming on and trying to either deflect or change the narrative of what we have to say, which counteracts you not giving a fuck.
Also, she's held alive all day almost about OG and how OG has all these people's information. Yet you were passing my information. But because you claim they will never put it out or do anything with it, I have to take your word for it.
So listen, on that note, HollyMae, OG just texted me and she has some things she would like to green screen. She wants to know if you would let her in a box.
And you're missing the point.
I think that's a great idea.
Mallory, there's no points that we are missing that you need to make. We see you over here for your true colors, your hypocrisy, your lying, your fake narratives, and all the bullshit that you do, and then completely side-eye and pretend other shit doesn't happen.
Platform in the comments and everything.
If you're a DV advocate like you scream, right? You know that HollyMae is a DV advocate. So you knew when you were sent all that shit what was going on, and here you are still defending where the fuck it came from. Like I said, people like you and Slot say you're a fucking advocate, but the people you platform and let into your boxes is bullshit, because all of the people that you sit with have done fucking shit, and some of them have fucking domestic on their record. And you give them a fucking box. So you need to shut the fuck up and take accountability that you're a fucking hypocrite and you're going to let Rissa ride on this.
And also, nobody in the comments or the boxes were saying they were going to contact your abuser. What they said was, how would you like it if somebody contacted your abuser as you guys were reaching out to Pastor Petty's baby mama? Also, where is the proof that Retina ever boxed up with somebody's abuser?
And also, how are you gonna sit there and fucking let people with DV on their fucking record sit there? And I know I've heard at least one of them blame the fucking victim and said DV and say that it was all their fault and that the story wasn't what was said on the aka court documents and all this and that. But you advocate so hard for DV and trafficking and things like that. No, you contradict yourself every time you fucking speak, Mallory. What are you doing?
She also said that I put out her family's, what did she say? When somebody tried to unalive themselves and all the records were dropped and it was a misunderstanding, and then decides to come back and tell everybody, oh, it was true, and Retina was victim shaming in a DV incident that I didn't know about. So why is it that you can know every fucking fact about other people that you don't like, but you don't know what's going on in your own fucking family, and that you never even looked to read the fucking court documents?
Also, can I make a very big point real quick? Mallory sits there and claims that you first put a picture out of some minor in her family. Then she turned around after this Queen stuff and is now saying that you doxed her sister who's pregnant.
Exactly.
So which is it, bro?
She makes up shit every fucking day that goes with whatever narrative she thinks is good on the streets of TikTok. Kendra, you don't have to fucking raise your hand.
I'm just doing it because I do it in petties, okay? I come from over there. I have to get used to this. Anyways, I just want to make it a very well, and remind, palate refresher. You also sat over there and posted screenshots where you had blue bait me right before my main account got banned to try to hold me accountable for my baby daddy, being with a minor. But also, when I messaged you to show you the proof that there's a Romeo and Juliet law in my state, and that there was nothing legally that I could do about him being with a 16-year-old because the age of consent in North Carolina is 16. You continue to call me a dumbass and continue to say that I was letting my child around a pedo and all this shit. And still continue to say it to this fucking day, and still continue to try to hold me accountable and say that I never try to do anything legally, even though I proved to you in your DM that I could not do anything legally about it.
In the business of looking people up.
Is OG coming over?
I don't know.
She said she didn't think you really liked her monster, so she was kind of apprehensive. So she was gonna.
Everybody's welcome in the box.
I told her that.
OG, come on over.
OG,
Just come
over. Let me text her.
Oh,
Websites online, like, is that not a website online where anybody can go to it though?
Oh, now here she goes with the reflection.
Oh, that's what I'm fucking. I don't even fucking know because I don't use those databases. But
but anybody can look at it except for the fact that
put some.
Your friend did it though.
I don't understand the fucking paying for people's shit, but
whoever just messaged me, will you message me again? Because I didn't get a chance to click it. Mallory, Florida man says you're a dumb bitch.
And he also said, told you everyone I was right about her.
Shut up, Florida man.
I know a lot of normal websites show your name like that.
Omar, I am emailing the ethics department, and I'm going to find out if this came from work or not.
If anybody's friends with OG, can y'all share the live to her, please? Because
that's what I'm saying. They all sit there and fucking talk about each other when, bro, you. So, whatever.
Stupid.
Thank you, Miss Unknown.
Say things about me. I have listened to the things people have said. I'm gonna talk to my friend and see what the fuck is going on.
Girl, you gave your departure like 10 minutes ago, bro. You're still here trying to push the narrative because your comments are going at your ass harder than they're kissing your ass. And you're not used to that. And now they are. So that's why your ass ain't getting off, because majority of your comments are calling you the fuck out. Because why? You're wrong, Mallory. What happened to I'm such a great person?
Then, Mallory, if you can't use your second device to ask Rissa to box up, can you have your best friend Joyce message her? Because she's in your live. And why the fuck is Shannon? Oh, wait, that's not Shannon. Just kidding. Sorry, it's OG.
I just realized I can't turn my camera on. So, HollyMae, if I send you these screenshots, can you green screen them for me?
It's nobody's information, right?
No, I redacted any personal information.
Okay.
You have her ID?
Monster, is there any way I can just come over and dab and stare at you while you do whatever in that room one day? I feel like it'd be very comforting.
We could go through stickers.
Even better. Okay, cool.
Y'all bitches live too far away from me. It's not fair.
No.
I live in North Carolina, and I'm pretty sure Monster's in Cali, so we're all across the map.
Yeah.
I don't dab, but I will babysit you.
Girl, I'm 55 years old. How you gonna babysit me?
Not you. Do you dab, Cartel?
Nope. I don't do none of that stuff.
Cartel, I'll give you a dab. I'd love to see you a little bit. Turn.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Ooh, not you like to
Oh,
see me
hey,
a little bit
Moonbeam.
tired.
What you doing?
Talk to you all later.
Oh, you're getting off for the night? Aw.
Yeah. Well, I think somebody.
We'll go cry in her separate room.
Liz got it. You can get the next one though.
Yeah, you're going to run before proof starts to come out, aren't you?
Absolutely. That's
So
what
then
it
you
is.
can just sit and cry on your couch by yourself. Make sure not to turn your camera on this time when you ugly cry.
Please.
Yeah,
'cause
and that
you
man
be-
worked hard hours to buy that new couch. Don't you get no tears on that shit, bitch.
Yeah, man, you be
Tell her not to
crying.
go
You
nowhere
be
yet.
Could you imagine if she got plastic on that couch to protect it instead of her squeaky chair?
Yeah, listen, not the old plastic. Okay.
Not stand up here to say I told you so.
All right, what am I green screening?
Florida man, you want to fucking fight or what?
Is she still muted?
Sure. Just with Mallory though.
Oh, okay.
But I think I won. I think she's called me the worst person in the world. That's a compliment. I appreciate that so much. I've worked over a year to get that title from her.
I don't think you're that bad, so.
That's crazy because she said she wanted to have that title.
Florida man, you're the worst person in the fucking world. You came all the way over here. You can hear it in my fucking dreams.
I was just going to ask her what was on her head.
It turned into a nightmare, or is it a dream?
More like a not fucking terror, bitch.
That was a fucking diaper, Florida man.
I remember something you said that earlier.
Yeah, have you ever seen a disposable or not a reusable diaper? That's the cause on her head. Yeah.
She got a fucking diaper on her head. Is that what she's catching her scalp flakes in?
Oh damn! Not
Here we go.
Scalp flakes again. Come on now.
Or the fingernail hangnails.
Listen.
No, she eats the nails.
No, she eats both of those. Y'all know she eats both of those. She eats
scalp and nails. Yeah.
What screenshot you want to see again?
I really want to know where's Bougie.
Watching on a fake account.
No, she's somewhere hiding. Singing to
which one?
I would like to say that Bougie thinks I'm the worst person in the world too.
I would like to know where Bougie and Rissa are. That's who I would like to know.
They was up last night till 5. I mean, Rissa was up. Listen, I rolled over at 5 o'clock in the morning, and Bubbles was screaming, and they was Mallory and Rissa was up in the box, kikiing it up, cracking up, laughing, dying, calling people names and all kinds of shit. I said, "What the fuck? What is going on?"
They were calling for Regina and Holly too.
Right, I was fucking sleeping. Okay, did you get
People
the
work, Mallory?
Yeah, what am I showing?
Okay, so Mallory, when I was just on live before she was a bitch and took my live down, she showed a green screen, the one that I sent it to you. She's in the picture, unfortunately. And she claimed, this is a check OG that Gina won.
Wait, I just read what you said. We have no idea about the Gina stuff over here.
Hey OG, I got to just tell you one
Lost
thing.
on that.
If you tell Mallory that Florida man was right about you, and you keep telling her that, she'll fucking hate it. Like she just hates it.
Okay.
So insult her with that. She doesn't like it. But I'm getting the fuck out of here. Have a good night.
Why, we're not cool enough for you? Oh, wow. Wow.
That was a definite no. That was a definite fuck, y'all.
That motherfucker.
So without like going deep into it, HollyMae, she simply put up that shit that I showed you and was trying to be like, look, she won. But if you look at the other screenshot that I showed you, it's the exact amount that was actually due to this woman,
right,
that she never got.
Yeah, no, I get that. I don't know nothing about the Gina stuff. And from whatever that TV producer lady was talking about, that shit is serious. And a lot of people that aren't even on the app are involved. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea.
And I respect that, but TV producers blowing smoke out her ass. 'Cause I just talked to the police this past week, and the officer told me that he is finding a lot of false accusations in Gina's story, and
that ain't got everything. I didn't know you're in a case too.
She tried, saying that she ordered $2,400 worth of product from me, and I didn't send it to her. And I'm like, huh? And even the cop was kind of shocked when I sent him 4 emails of like proof and receipts of everything, and he called.
This is what I'm saying. This real life shit is wild to me. Mm-hmm. It really is. It 100% is fucking crazy to me. It's crazy.
And then my son called me tonight because Mallory, or I'm just going to say, assumably, Mallory or Rissa reached out to my son this afternoon asking if me and my child talk.
Well, you be calling me a meth head, so
I did. When you and I got into it, I did.
Listen, it's so weird that you said that, because lately I've been getting LA phone calls on my phone, and a bitch don't answer calls she don't know. If it ain't no call ID up there, I'm not answering it. But isn't that suspicious?
The number my son said was, when he Googled it, it was a Text Now app.
Just really quick, OG, because you mentioning your son brought it back, made me think about it. What is his handle on TikTok? Does it happen to be Small Fry?
No, so okay. Small Fry is my 14-year-old daughter. That's her nickname, but that is
I try to tell them that you have, the whole time I've known you or watched your lives, have always called your daughter Small Fry. So.
Yep. Yeah. So that's been her nickname since birth because, long story short, she was premature. She had a twin. She absorbed her twin. We've just always called her Small Fry. So now apparently there's a Small Fry on the app. And so people was like, is that your daughter in here? And I was like, no. And so they spoke up and said, no, I'm not OG's daughter. So I don't know who it is. It's just kind of a coincidence that they have the same name.
We just were curious because we saw the user come in. So I was just curious.
Yeah, no, it's not my daughter. And I make sure like my kids are on private and they don't come into like adult lives. So, but I completely understand HollyMae. Just as I went to go show the proof, Mallory got me taken down, but that's okay.
I don't want.
You happen to know who actually pulled Bubbles' information?
So I reached out to Rem last night, and sent Rem what I was told.
What were you told?
Was there somebody that, I wasn't given a name, but was there somebody that was getting into it with, or Bubbles was getting into it with?
Who was she getting into it with?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, in the message that I got was that it was somebody that Bubbles had been getting into it with.
I have been watching Bubbles for a long time. I ain't seen her get into anything with anybody.
Hey.
Hold on. Let me go read the text. I'm going to tell you right now it's a paragraph, so I'm going to try to remember it all, but hold on.
Can you just green screen it? Or
Yeah.
send it to me and I'll green screen it?
Yeah, because I can't turn my camera on, but yeah.
Literally, I've been in Bubbles live for weeks and I've never seen her get into it with a single soul. Bitches be lying. Hi, Bubbles.
She barely even makes any commentary at all.
Right. Bubbles, what are you doing?
Sitting here.
Oh.
Screaming you guys and got hit for harassment and bullying.
Wow.
Well, well you need to quit that.
I know.
Just get a snack. You'll be lost for a little minute.
I ain't gonna lie, these bitches make my stomach hurt. I could be having a pain-free day and then bloop, there it goes.
I'm just saying, could you imagine somebody's information getting out there and all of a sudden something bad happens to them?
I honestly don't think they give a fuck. Even though Mallory sits there and preaches like, Bertina does stuff to get people hurt, blah, blah, blah. No, ma'am, you do a lot. And you are just trying to deflect from the first video I ever made of you saying that you were dangerous.
I mean, she still hasn't taken accountability for allowing my 13-year-old child to be doxxed on her platform. And a man coming to our home the next day.
Damn, what?
Yeah.
Is that the screenshot that she says, and I didn't know that OG's child was on there, and when I seen it, I got it down right away. Yeah. I apologize for that. I said I didn't know.
That is a fucking lie. Here, let me... Oh, yeah. Fan me. The police were called immediately. The man even talked to the police officer and showed the police officer, like, the text thread and everything. There was people on video chat with me when this man knocked on our door at 10 p.m. But, yeah, hold on. I'll send you the screenshot, and you tell me... obviously, I redacted my daughter's information, but you tell me from the look of Mallory's face if she's concerned. Hold on.
She ain't never concerned until one day it just could be her.
Listen, Moonbeam, what you call it, leather and lace, we all seen she was asking for it. She was asking for Sheila's information. We get that. We understand that. We want to know where she got the name, where she got the information.
And last night, I just sent it to HollyMae. And last night, when Moonbeam put Mallory in a box and I confronted Mallory about my child being doxxed, her exact words to me were, "It wasn't me that did it."
That's just her way of deflecting from having to take responsibility of anything.
Yep. And I think Twinkle's page posted a video about it. And Mallory had everybody report it to get it taken down.
Oh,
yeah, 23 and Lee, I sent it to HollyMae.
Bubbles, I'm going to stream it, or I'm going to green screen it, okay?
Please.
Who sent you this message?
Bougie, when I asked her last night. When everybody kept asking me, I told Ram I was going to ask Bougie.
Yeah, because that's her asked. I asked.
Can you ask Bougie to stop running from me? I have questions.
I will ask her, Monster, but she's not responded back to any of my texts today, so.
It says, do we know who got Bubbles' information? Someone that Sheila used to be in a group with was talking to Stefan. I believe she is who gave it to her. I'm not going to dime this girl out because Bubbles has been harassing this woman for a while, with others, of course, but those others all saw Bubbles for who she was and left her.
Wow. That's crazy.
So I sent that to Ram and didn't know if Ram could put the pieces together. Well, Thor, I don't know what you're trying to prove, bro. Like, I went on Homie's platform and took accountability for that shit. So that was all I was told about that situation. And I did take it to Ram right away because I didn't know if maybe they could connect the dots and figure out who it was.
Bubbles, does this help you at all?
No, Ram. I had to copy and paste to you because we only message on TikTok.
Yeah, I have a pretty good idea. And, yep.
Okay.
Right, you might even, HollyMae.
Who the fuck is harassing?
That keeps accusing us of harassing.
Well, everybody, that's Mallory, Moonbeam, Bougie, Rissa, Dalton. I mean, everybody.
This goes back several months.
This is what I'm saying.
Remember, not long ago, HollyMae, 2 people that started following a particular page and are conveniently not following it anymore. They were probably removed as followers.
Duchess of Dallas, do you realize you've asked about 18 questions and not a single person has answered you?
What'd she say?
She just keeps asking random ass questions. Moonbeam.
Megan, I ain't even gonna lie.
Moonbeam, what about my info? Bye-bye. Okay, bye.
I don't know why any of y'all motherfuckers think y'all are doing anything by getting my phone number anyways, because I'll give it out on live myself. I don't know. What y'all gonna look up? My traffic tickets? My motherfucking
let's not start putting people in the chat just because people like to take that and run with it. Oh no, it's not you, Fuzzy.
Never thought Fuzzy for 1 second. No way.
You weren't even mentioned in here.
No, it's because people like to kick shit up. What's up?
I sent you the other screenshot too of Mallory's face while my child's and my address was being posted.
Ding ding, Tommy got it.
Thank you for this. Thank you for what? For her saying,
You know, there was a post with my name in it again just 10 hours ago after all this stuff happened, and I never even brought that chick's name up.
I don't even know who she is. I even went in her live before and asked her, bro, why do you keep tagging me and stuff? Who are you?
She's tagging you?
Yes, she's putting my name in shit too. Kiki, Fuzzy. She got me, you, Fuzzy, claiming that we've been harassing and stalking and all time. I don't even know the lady.
Honeybee, it definitely wasn't. And then the night before, she had doxed too. There's a video. I gotta look back, but
She was in a live of mine one time. That's it. One time. She's been putting me in shit ever since. Fuzzy and Sheila and shit ever since. Well, a little bit before that, Sheila and Fuzzy were being blamed for shit.
the night before, she doxed as well. And I think, if I remember right from the video, Bougie was in that one. And Bougie's like, take that down. Her address is in it. And she's like, oh, and took it down. And then this was the next night. Mittens got in her box. And it was left up there for a good bit.
So how I'm harassing her? Is that what y'all are saying?
No. Kiki is claiming that you, Sheila, and me are harassing and stalking her. She apparently, or not apparently, what is the word that you guys say all the time? Allegedly,
yeah.
She gave Bougie Sheila's information.
Oh Lord, look, I just do Bible studies on here. I am not even on Kiki's page, on Global's page. Huh?
No, none of us are. I don't even know the lady.
Same.
She tags me and shit, puts my name in videos, and then when she goes live, I would go in her live and be like, bro, I don't even know you. What are you talking about? What did I do to you? Oh my God. And she ignores me. she ignores me and then ends her live right away.
So she's going live on that one
Yes,
pager?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She doesn't say anything. She's not in the camera.
Interesting. See, I didn't even know that.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm harassing and stalking her.
I don't know. I just know a lot of people came in Moonbeam's live asking last night, like, who got Bubbles' info. And I noticed when I asked when Bougie was in the box, she stayed quiet. And then Rem asked me to ask. And so then I just text Bougie and was like, do we know who got that? Because I figured if she was being honest about everything else, at that point she would say it.
She wasn't even being honest about shit last night.
But that's why I didn't even come in the box.
All they were doing was fucking tossing the blame on each other.
Right.
We were sitting in the background listening to the shit. That's how last night happened.
I texted you and said, can you find out?
Yeah. Cartel texted my phone and said, can you find out? Because I had already told Cartel when I heard, hey, Rissa's the one that got your info. And so then Cartel said, and Cartel, I appreciate you not throwing me out there that it was me, but I don't care. Like, what's right is right with this shit. What's wrong is wrong. And she,
I'm not trying to cut you off, but I really am curious to know. So what made whoever send you all stacks and stacks of people's information just yesterday?
Because when Cartel texted me, I text and I said, hold on, I'll go because I don't remember verbatim. If you want verbatim, I'll go look. But I more or less said,
just curious because it's like last night you kept saying like you got stacks of people's information. Like Bougie definitely was.
Cartel said, can you get me proof? And I said, yeah, I can ask for it as long as you're cool with me having your information. I mean, I've had Cartel's phone number, but
I know you. Do you see who's requesting box right now?
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
That's what I'm saying, bitch.
And she said, Cartel was like, yeah, I'm fine with that. So I went to Bougie, and then I had one other person text me like, hey, can you find out?
Hold on. Before anybody lets Mallory up, Mallory, you are not coming in here screaming, yelling, talking over nobody, or speaking first. If you're going to come in here and have a conversation, then you're going to come in here and have a conversation, not start screaming, talking over anybody, and then jumping out the fucking box.
Because I had one question, and it was if we all remember.
Are you going to stay and have a conversation?
It was. I'm just asking.
Are you going to stay and have a conversation?
Yes, I will. But do we remember when OG faked receipts?
I've never faked receipts.
You did. Remember when you pretended to be Kai?
No, ma'am.
Do you have proof of that?
To be Kai, and we didn't talk about that.
Do you have proof of that, Mallory? Don't come in here with accusations and knowing damn well we don't know you guys like that. You got to bring proof.
I can get the proof, absolutely, because we sat there and we did this 100%. Mittens and OG owned it like months ago.
Get the proof
and shit.
Oh no, I can get that proof for you. The Kai shit I can get. Absolutely.
Were you pretended to be Kai in a text message to set him up for doing fake phone calls?
Yeah, absolutely. I already own that shit.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Point. That's the only thing. That's the and that was your bestie Mittens whole thing.
Mittens isn't my bestie. Mittens has been blocked from my platform for about 6.
Who's muting her?
What does that have to do with right now?
Because OG's lying to you about me doxing her children. She fails to tell you the part where I told Mittens to take that down the second I came back and realized that she had on the screen.
No, Mallory, that was the first time y'all doxed my child. The second time, the picture that HollyMae has that she showed, you sat there and stayed quiet.
And once I realized what was on it, I told Mittens to take it down.
Can you green
I didn't realize what it was at first.
Tina?
What?
The picture.
But I didn't know she was going to put that up there.
You see that, Mallory?
I see that, yes. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Really?
I've never seen this before outside of tonight.
You don't know what a picture of a website looks like?
Well, according to people who were coming from over here, it wasn't a website. It was a database of a governmental, database.
Who's the two people that you sent it out to? Who's the two people you sent the information out to?
I didn't send all of your information. I sent the front page and said, I don't get why she's sending me this.
Okay. Who did you send it to? You said two people that you trust.
Rissa and Joyce.
Okay, so my question is, if people are coming to you tonight saying this is a government website, are you saying that Rissa did this while she was at work?
No, Rissa hasn't been working. She's on disability.
When did she quit work?
She's been out since November when she broke her thumb. She came on a live and talked about it.
So why would she in October tell me that she was working and would be paying me back every other week?
Because she was working at the time and then she fell and broke her thumb. And she had conversations with
that conversation was had in October.
Yeah, the month before November. No, I don't keep files on people. That would be RT.
RT ain't got nothing to do with this.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Mallory.
She ain't got shit to do with this.
Hey, OG.
You know that check you green screen tonight?
Yeah, the 50,000 Gina cut from the money she got from.
Well, I don't want to talk about the Gina stuff on my platform. I don't know Gina, and that shit sounds like it goes real heavy. Sounds like somebody went, you know what I'm saying, is no longer here with us. Like, I was eavesdropping like a motherfucker. I don't want to talk about that. Y'all are mixed up in that. That ain't got nothing to do with over here. Just like you tried to play that phone call when I was asking for Hair Junkie's phone call. Go ahead.
I just want to say really quick, it's kind of hard for me to sit here and, understand why you want to believe Rissa when she literally sits over there and accuses people of things like bestiality with no solid proof.
She never said bestiality, Kendra. She never said bestiality.
They're accusing her of screwing her cat, Mallory.
No,
what answer is that?
Rubbing up on her cat.
She did, Kendra.
Girl, you are sick.
Kendra, she
There's
said
a video where she did it. She rubbed up on her cat.
Rubbed up on her cat, my fucking ass. Her cat is a fucking support animal, and she has disabilities. And anytime her fucking heart rate goes up, she's going to be there. You can't accuse people of felonies.
Wait, where is Rissa, Mallory?
I don't know. She has 3 dependents and a son that aren't.
Wait a minute. Didn't she say yesterday? Wasn't she flexing yesterday?
5 a.m.
Wait a minute. Wasn't she flexing yesterday that she came to your platform? She dropped what she was doing to come and jump on your platform because she is taking accountability for what she had part in. Where was Bougie? Why couldn't Bougie do that, but she could?
I haven't talked to her yet. She has kids. Rissa's not always
she had
on.
kids yesterday too.
Mallory, you guys are up all the time at this point and later in the morning, and it's convenient that when things need to actually be addressed and we can all have a conversation, people are nowhere to be found.
I find it convenient that you want to go at somebody after you put documents on my family out.
And you put my information, you sent my information to 2 people I don't know. So,
honey,
right now,
I didn't send all of your information.
Doesn't matter. You sent some of it.
Mallory,
the front page with your name on it.
And when digging for mine.
Cartel, you have been so disrespectful in every way possible.
Don't address me, bitch. Don't address me ever in your life.
Talk to me.
Nope, I'm muting you both because I have something to say. You literally at first started to say that your stepdad had a mental health crisis and I was making fun of that. And you went on this tangent, right? And then all of a sudden now you found out facts and it's changed and it was a DV. So you tried to say that I shamed the victim. And yet I did put out court documents that are public, just like you put out everything of Pastor Petty's that you possibly could find that was public. So yes, I did. I did not put any of your sisters or family's names in anything except for the court document. And yes, I said you can verify it. You returned and showed the video. You literally repeated what I said. So you told your whole entire platform how to fucking go find your family. And then you want to say that you're scared of me. Get back on live and admit that you lied on the restraining order.
I didn't lie
and then
on
you
it.
tried to get 2 more. Don't say that you didn't. You
lie on it.
absolutely. I have
Okay,
proof
well,
of you
since you're
reading
gonna
it out
lie,
loud.
I'm gonna
You
leave
read it
because I
out
have
loud and said I
conversations with
lied.
adults.
We are
You
adults.
read it out loud and you said I lied.
We are being adults. You can't handle the conversation. So you want to leave. Because why? You're getting called out on your bullshit. Because you're a fucking liar, bro. You lied on those documentations for the court. You just sat up here and lied. You deflected. And you fucking tried to twist the narrative, you running ass bitch.
She's a runner, she a track star. She gonna run away when it gets hard.
Ratina,
Yeah.
did you and Mallory went to court, correct?
Yep.
Because she filed a restraining order on you?
Yep.
Can I ask how that went?
I asked for a continuance because I wanted to file a motion of jurisdiction with the court and to prevent or like submit my stuff. And the court just said that, yes, we can continue it. And she made a date like 2 weeks later. And then that following night, Mallory comes over here into HollyMae and gets into a box. Like all of a sudden she's not scared. And then Sunday decides to drop it and send me a DM saying that she dropped it.
Okay.
But then I find out after a few days later, she tried to file one in North Dakota on me, a different type of one. And when I called and talked to the state's attorney, he looked it up and she had actually, the day we went to court in Indiana, tried to file another one in North Dakota because I was talking about jurisdiction with the judge and both of them were denied in North Dakota.
I was in here the night that she got in the box. I think because Ash Lark hadn't come in here because of the whole stuff about her stuff. But and I remember you saying, this is what made me ask, because I remember you saying the whole thing about how you're going to come in here when you just tried to file a restraining order on me. So I didn't know like how that went for you.
She filed a restraining order. She wrote on there that I contacted her family, that I was trying to ruin her reputation, all this bullshit.
Also, for the record, that's when everybody on our side found out about the restraining order. Because see, the people over here weren't talking about it. The ones who knew, they knew privately. It was not a public thing over here. It wasn't public until they started going public with the shit. They started speaking on it. After Bougie brought it to the app, Mallory held a live and spoke on it.
And no, Mallory, it's shit like this that is in the screenshot where you were talking about my friend Rivka and saying "ussy" for "ussy," talking about her cat. No, that shit that fucking, it's right down here at the bottom. That shit that fucking ruins your reputation. Okay, that shit that ruins you. Because you sit here and accuse people of fucking felonies and then want people to fucking think that you're anything of a good human. What the fuck soever, bitch.
I'm sorry, but her losing her job because of her actions on TikTok is her reputation.
And
that's all there is to
happened
it.
way before we even knew her ass.
Mm-hmm.
Be true, did you need to be in the box?
Not me.
Keep ignoring me. Okay, here's these. So I should have some more joggers.
Are you meaning to be in the box?
I don't think so.
No, she probably is not.
And now she's trying to have somebody tell Petty third party that if Petty drops the lawsuit against her, she will give Petty information about me.
Oh, she said that on live. Her and Rissa were cracking jokes, being subliminal, trying to say that shit.
Which would actually be her trying to bribe a plaintiff. So
Yep.
Mallory is dangerous. Mallory is dangerous. From the first video I said to today, she is absolutely dangerous, careless, and has no actual regard to her own actions on this app and cannot self-reflect. She is so narcissistic and self-absorbed that she doesn't see past anything that she wants to see. And all of a sudden, her obsession with Petty is just disappears that quickly when she spent days and days and days showing everything and participating and getting excited when she found out Bougie had contacted his baby mama and like told her whole following where to go to watch the live because she was going to go participate in it. But yet somebody else gives her that kind of attention, just like she did to Pastor Petty, and all of a sudden she got to take out a restraining order because she's scared to death. That's crazy.
Also,
right, but yet you screaming out your address.
Wait a minute. Have you noticed how each of them get so fucking excited when some messy shit gets proved or shown or whatever about one another, and then they try to jump on this person's worse? No. And I say they because Bougie does it. Mallory consistently does it. Like, Mallory thinks she got all these gotcha moments because, bro, she's literally putting text messages and shit of her and OG in her fucking stories and acting and like twisting it, like twisting the narrative. Bro, OG, she put a fucking screenshot in her story of a Facebook meme you put up with the Band-Aid over the N-word, a Facebook meme, bro. As if you wrote that meme.
Yeah, somebody sent that to me today.
Me of sitting in boxes with you when you use that word.
I got a quick question.
I've never heard you use that word.
Did you fucking play that video of me supposedly laughing with IO in the box and talking shit about me?
No, I didn't play that video. I don't have that video.
Wait, what?
The video of me supposedly laughing.
No, I didn't play that video. No. I was in the live when Megan played it, yes.
Just don't start no shit and there won't be no shit, OG. I'm not scared of you.
I mean, I didn't ask you to be scared of me. I've never had any issues with the monster. So, like, I don't. Here's the thing.
I'm telling you, don't lie on me.
I don't have any reason to lie on you. You've never done nothing to me.
Facts.
So why would I
remember that?
Talk shit on you or whatever.
I'm just saying.
That meme, yeah, I seen, I think it was tonight when I went live and Moonbeam got in my box and was showing what Mallory was showing, and she showed the meme that I think was from years ago. And when Mallory started harassing me last year, I think it was like August, September-ish, she even went as far as, I used to be a general manager of a strip club. And she thought she did her big one night when we were getting ready to go out to my daughter's birthday party. And there was the top of like the stage or whatever. And she had green screened it and was like, I have information later. And it was sent to me. And I went live and I was like, so what are you going to do, Mallory? Say that I used to run a strip club? Like, the fuck? Like, I'm not ashamed of that. So then I don't know if it's because Petty filed paperwork on it that she has now decided to turn her focus back to me. I don't know. I don't really care.
All right, Regina, I think the Mallory, you do not walk on fucking water.
Well, I feel like going after, like, and I'm just saying this, I feel like some people, a lot of people, most people on this fucking app reach way too fucking hard. Way too fucking hard. For real. Like, way too fucking hard.
And I hope you pull a fucking muscle.
Facebook is completely different than TikTok. It is. Period. I don't give a fuck. People sharing memes and all the things like that, like, it's very much completely different than this fucking app. Okay? You can say lame without worrying if it's a fucking slur.
Right. I didn't see a whole statement written out her using by her using. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like whatever. Mallory, check yourself. Look in the mirror. Get some self worth. You should be pulling something with the reaches that you're going for right now. I know the energy drinks. You might have gotten a new couch. Try to upgrade to a new chair as well. Drink some water, stop eating so much processed food, and maybe your mind might be a little more cohesive and you can stop getting caught up in all your fucking fuck shit and your lies. And don't ever address me again in your life. Ever.
And I will
Stay
say
on
that
your platform and talk big shit.
that meme, before I even, and this was like years ago too. It's not something that was recently posted. But
Bro,
I did
got nothing to explain about that fucking meme, for real. I'm telling you, you don't. And why is because, man, me and my boss fucking share memes back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But I mean, at first I was kind of skeptical, you know, being a YT woman sharing that. And so I asked a close friend of mine that's like a brother that is a person of color, like, is it okay for me to share something like this? And he said, well, why wouldn't
Where the hell y'all grew up? Like, I don't know where you guys grew up.
I mean, I grew up in Flint, but for situations like this, where, I mean, I guess on Facebook, like you said, it's different.
So if you were hungry and shit like that, like for real, when you were a kid, think about when you were a kid. When you were hungry and shit, like you couldn't just go down to the neighbor's house and be like, you know what I'm saying? Not even knock, just walk in.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we did that shit
I
all the
didn't have to
time.
worry about who had a different complexion than me. I didn't have to worry about none of that. Like at all. I literally was in Pampers talking about I was a dookie booty with my twin. I'm not playing. I promise you. Still to this day, Diamond, DeShayla, and Nikki will fucking tell you. I swore that I was DeShayla's fucking twin.
I've just not heard that term in so long. Yeah, no, it's definitely different. Definitely different now. It's crazy. And it's kind of, I feel bad for like our kids because.
And I'm not justifying before they try to fucking turn around and say that I'm justifying or I'm condoning racism. Not what I'm saying at all.
Oh, they did it to me last night. Megan tried to hop up in the box and say, oh, when you sitting with people that use the N-word. Girl, fuck you. Fuck you.
Mirror on the wall, are you serious? We literally grew up in the same neighborhood then. Well, the same side of Flint.
See, now as a teenager, I was so scared of the small town. I'm a city girl. I like to go places and wonder what people do for a living and aspire to be somebody in a business suit and all that stuff. Like, that's how I looked at it like a kid. Have you ever seen the movie Burlesque? Where Christina Aguilera, when she was asked, why did you leave? She said, because I looked around and there was nobody's life I wanted. There was nobody's life I wanted to be. None of that.
Yeah. Or that other movie with Melanie Griffith, Working Girl.
That's what I'm saying. My fucking town is big enough to not know everybody, but small enough to know everybody. Like, it is what it is.
I feel bad for like our kids nowadays because remember back in the day, like when we were kids, we could be out until the streetlights came on or later. Now you can't.
I don't even let my nieces and nephews play out in my backyard that's gated, that's got a fence during the day without me out there.
Right.
I understand why. Like tonight, my 14-year-old asked if she could go to the movie, and we were like, yeah. And then she said it was like 9 something. I was like, no. And she got mad at me. She was like, why? And I'm like, because it's 9 o'clock at night. Like, no.
She'll get over it. Listen,
She did quickly.
My mother grew up from the school of, can I go to this one? Nope. You got a house. Let them come over here. What y'all gonna be doing over there that I can't see that y'all can't do over here?
I really think that it's crazy as hell that Mallory jumps out the box. Rissa ain't nowhere to be found. Bougie ain't nowhere to be found. And yet tomorrow they're going to fucking know exactly what was said and done in this live.
But
It
now,
makes no sense.
so you know what, Holly? Now you got to go on your Suni, and make a song about it.
It's just crazy to me. It's fucking crazy to me.
Well, it's weird to me too that literally back when Rissa was texting me talking shit, Mallory.
When was this?
Mallory was friends with her. Back when I loaned Rissa that money. And then even after that. In fact, I should go look, because didn't she just say that, did she say she was friends with her in October?
November, yeah.
I'm telling her she don't like her.
What I've been saying is I feel that Rissa went and hid behind Mallory because she knew shit was going to come down with her owing me money.
Well, I was going to say, and I said this on Robert's Live as well. So many people, the reason why shit goes like the way that it does is because so many times, the reason why we're motherfucking lost, the ones that don't know sort like situations and stuff like that, is because so many times y'all all fall out, OG, and then grace is given every fucking time, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, and then whoever fucks whoever over, and then a big fallout happens. Everybody's invested and wants to know what's going on. Then all of a sudden a private conversation happens. Motherfuckers come back to the app. People are in each other's chat. People are welcoming each other around them. And it's like, bro, I just watched you do this to this person, or I just watched this person put you through hell. And now all of a sudden everything's good and people are kumbayaing. Here's the thing. You can always and forever move on from shit without sitting in the same areas, in the same spaces. You could even be in the same spaces without drama and shit like that. But you ain't got to be kikiing. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to allow people, the same people who hurt you, be around you. Or you, and I'm talking to everybody who's in this whole rabbit hole that we are now stuck in a little bit. I say that because me and Feisty went toe to toe, screen to screen, phone to phone, back and forth, heavy and hard. Okay? She like heavy and hard. And now we can be in the same chat and everything. She done jumped in the box a couple times. I've jumped in her box. But you don't see us constantly being like, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. No, we're not like that. But we be in the same places. And if there's a situation, or if we know the truth about a situation, we're jumping up and correcting some shit. Or we're going to stand on what's right is right, what's wrong and wrong in that situation. And then we go our separate ways and go back to what we were doing. You know what I'm saying? I do this, she does that, period.
And I definitely have a downfall.
And also, here's another thing. We also went very much loud as fuck, back and forth, heavy. Nobody's jobs were contacted nor threatened. Nobody's abusers were fucking doxxed or insinuated that they were going to go after. No information on either person was fucking passed around like Halloween candy. And we went big time back and forth. This profile right here that I'm on has videos of it. Never once from either side was foul shit said. Yes. Was foul shit talked about? Yes. Was fucked up lies and rumors spread around about each other? Yes. Were fake pages made? Yes. Was fake Reddits made? Yes. But was information tossed around? No. Were people's lives and real lives, family members and incomes really fucked with? No. See, there's a difference when people go back and forth on this internet. Like I said, I've never went real life on nobody. I fucking put a face to a troll one time, and that shit got leaked. Not her name, not her address, not her personal information, not nothing but her voice, face, and fucking troll name. That was it. And I felt guilty every single time I was trolled about it. I felt guilty every single time it was brought up. Even if I was the one bringing it up, I still felt guilty, which is why I respect the trolls who are really actual anonymous trolls Not people coming in here on 00 accounts to dox people or be vile, but the ones who come in here and chill and legitimately just don't want nobody to know who they are because of crazy motherfuckers on the internet. That's why I give them just a little bit more respect than I do somebody coming in here to say that they've been trolled by this person. My point is the way that you guys be trolling each other or doing each other and looking people's information up and sitting on people's information and shit like that, it's dangerous because out of that stack that you got sent, OG, you don't know who is living in fucking hiding right now in real life.
No, and I'll be honest with you, girl. I can honestly stand here and say I have not looked up anybody's shit.
That stack of information you have, do everybody that you have their information, do all of them people know?
I believe so now, yeah. Because last night during the live, people were like, one of them I knew was Liz, and I said that like openly in the live. Like I know one's Liz, one was Cartel, one was I had said some abbreviations to Smash, and she said, yeah.
Bro, Bougie literally in that text thread with Leather and Lace, people can say whatever they want about Leather and Lace, but trying to flip that all on her was fucked up.
Oh,
She did not dox 10 people. Them 10 people would have never been in those text messages had Bougie not been giving it to her.
So the other night when you had said, like, don't play dumb, OG, you know about, I didn't, like, pay attention to any of that was going on. I didn't see like the whole showing of the text messages. The only thing, like if somebody that has my personal number would screenshot something and send it to me and they were like, can you find out what like this was about or whatever? But I didn't sit in the lives when like that shit was being shown and all that. Like so I have no clue like what all was put out there or anything.
So were you in there? Were you in Moonbeam? Were you in Moonbeam's live when she showed the text messages between Bougie and Leather and Lace? Just those few text messages that she showed?
I'm trying to remember.
Even if you weren't.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I don't want to say no. I'm trying to remember. Don't know.
Listen, even if you weren't in there, if somebody showed selected fucking screenshots about you, putting a narrative out there, would you or would you not say fuck that and show everything? Like, you know what? Here it all is.
Yeah.
Okay.
She did with me.
So why was Leather wrong for that? And I'm asking anybody and everybody who was saying that she was wrong for that.
I feel she was wrong just for this factor. Okay. I think both of them are wrong. I think Bougie was wrong for shit she said in them fucking texts that I keep, like, you know,